Welcome everyone to Let's Play Front Mission 3 Challenge Mode. Uh, Hopefully you can hear me this time. I've gone through about 3 recordings of not being able to listen, but oh well. Anyways, on to the game. What is the challenge mode exactly? I'll be explaining that during the tutorial. For now, I'm going to go right through the starting little business. You've already seen the opening cutscenes, so we're going to skip that, and we're going to go on to the next part. So we've seen the opening cutscene. Now there's a lady who tries to speak here. She stops talking after the first syllable. So I will read it. Okinawa Ocean City is the world's largest man-made island, built to support international trade. The 5.9-kilometer wide city is twice the size of Yokohama Harbor and supports international trade, business, entertainment, and the everyday life of its residents. It also features an environment-friendly purification facility to clean the wastewater before it goes out to sea. Okinawa Ocean City hopes to lead the world into the future. So yes, that's the opening little spiel about why there's a man-made floating island. Well, not necessarily why, but the fact that there is. That it's all technologically advanced and whatnot. So, yes, the challenge mode. For this challenge, which I have so joyfully set for myself, I know I'm talking over the lovely pictures, too bad. 5 things are going to happen. I'm not going to have any shoulder weapons, which will be no missile launchers, no grenade launchers. Less worry about the grenade launchers. More of a problem is going to be the missile launchers. Missile launchers are great long-range, tactically advantageous weapons that everyone should use in this game. The other thing is no backpack. Yes, this is Kirishima Industries. We're loading up our console, our screen, if you will. While it's going through these system checks and whatnot, I'll note that there's no backpacks, energy pack, or item pack. This means that I won't be able to get some of the stranger, more powerful loadouts that don't really technically fit together, and I won't be able to heal myself throughout combat, which will be interesting. Anyways, we have the scientist here. In one of these attempts at starting this game, I started reading everything, and then I listened back to it, and aside from the fact that you can't hear me over a lot of things, which seems to be usually my problem. I guess I'm not talking loud enough, or I have my volume set too loud enough on normal times. Anyways, I found out that I can't read these to any good extent, so I'm not going to. If you really want me to, ask me to, and I will, but I guarantee you it won't be worth it. Anyways, we have our main character. His name is, by default, is Kazuki Takamura. I apologize to anyone who would know how to pronounce these names correctly if I'm not. Anyways, I'm not going to change any of the names. That's the only name you can change. So, we've got this lovely screen here. Scientists telling us we are testing the Shunyo. The Shunyo is one of the many giant robots in the game. That's what the whole game is about, giant robots. And we are a test pilot. We're a crash test dummy, as it were. Yes, they are called Wanzers. If you played Front Mission 4, you probably heard the word Wanzer a whole bunch, because they were German. No, I did not like Front Mission 4. So, too bad. Um, as you can see, the Shunyo does have a backpack. That little wingy thing that's on its back is that's a power pack, which means it can hold bigger weapons and wear heavier body parts. Anyways, I like the music in this game. And right now, it's just going through the tutorial. You know, this is how you move, this is how you shoot, go to location, blah blah blah. Anyways, going on through the other 3 challenge bits. Also, no melee. The thing you saw on the Shunyo's right hand, it looks like a set of brass knuckles or something like that. That would be melee. Do note that I'll be enacting each of these challenges as soon as I'm able. So right now, piloting the Shunyo doesn't count. Partially because the test asks me to hit with each weapon. He's going to go ahead and explain the weapons. As you can see, the right hand has a fear fist, I think it's called, and the left hand has a shotgun. Which brings me to my next challenge. When able, I am going to make sure that each of my monsters only has 1 gun. That means no dual wielding, no dual shotguns, no dual machine guns. Yeah, he says he needs both data. He just kind of like grumbles and whines if I don't get him both data, so I usually do, because I'm a nice guy like that. The last thing in there is when I start getting more than 4 people, I will start rotating my my roster, as it were. So I'll have, you know, person 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then when I get another person, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Next story battle, it'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, and it'll just keep rotating. So it'd be like 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 4, 5, 1. Yeah. Anyways, this tells you how to change weapons between the Chongta 3 and the Fear Fist. I'm not too worried about that. I will show you how damaging the fist can be. Fist weapons, melee weapons, fist spikes, batons, and then missiles. They're meant to take out large chunks of one area of health. Conversely, the shotgun, which is a shorter range than the machine gun, of course, but it takes less to use. Everything uses ability points or action points or whatever they're called. The shotgun will evenly distribute its bullets across every body part, left and right arms, legs, and torso. The machine gun does it randomly, so that one arm that had 1 hit point, I may have not hit that if I had a machine gun. But that's okay, I've got a shotgun. I really like the shotgun. Always been a good weapon to me. But I'll definitely have people with shotguns, machine guns, and rifles. Rifles will be the only things that I have to really put a punch into any one healthy body part. Thing is, rifles aren't as strong as melee missiles, so it won't have quite the same effect. They do have a long range. However, later in the game, their accuracy can be a bit of a pain because they're not as accurate as melee weapons and missile weapons, and they do suffer those range penalties for shooting long range. So it'll definitely be interesting, but I will have people with rifles. This JDF engineer, JDF is the Japanese Defense Force. As you can see here, it looks like they want to purchase. I think I'm skipping lines of text, and I apologize. I'm gonna try and stop that. I've only read this stuff maybe 15 times, so it almost second nature to be like, yeah, I know the whole story. But you don't, so I need to slow down, and I need to let you guys read this too, because I need to be a good person like that. Anyways, for anyone who's been paying attention to me talking and who can't read and listen to me at the same time, the JDF engineer wants us to do a live fire combat simulation. The scientist is all like, no! And Kazuki's all like, why not? I'm in an awesome Wanzer. These Jinyos have nothing on me. By the way, that's a Jinyo. The little like pop gun that he's holding is a small machine gun. You'll get to see that in action once before I tear it off. So yes, it's using real bullets. I'm in a giant mech, so wahaha. And here's the tutorial really quick on receiving damage. Obviously, if you get your left or right arm blown off, you can no longer use the weapon that is attached to it. If your body dies, you die. And if your leg dies, you can only move one space, you can't use any boosters, and you can't jump at all. So like this little leap right here, I won't be able to do that. I would have to find a little ramp like this, go up, and even then, I wouldn't be able to get up here. So the people way up here, if I had a melee weapon, would not be able to be effective. Which is one reason why I'm not doing a melee weapon. I'm only doing one weapon, period. And I have had double melee weapon going and losing the leg, and then I had my big, heavy super hitter stuck in a little corner that he couldn't hop out of. It was just really a pain. So here's the machine gun. As you can see, didn't use my left arm at all. My shotgun, however, tore into his whole part, whole bit of him. Now the thing for combat is melee will always go last, whether you're attacking or counterattacking. Guns go first, basically. Now if someone attacks you, so that means if some melee guy comes up and tries to punch you in the face, you can shoot him with a gun, and you have a chance of stunning him or ejecting him from his Wanzer, and basically negating his attack completely, which is really nice. But it doesn't always happen. Or you never, if you're using a machine gun or a rifle, you might be able to just tear the arm off he was about to use. So, with my last shotgun shot, he is dead. Hurrah. You get experience in guns as you use them. These little medals here, if you get enough of them, you get more action points to use. I think it maxes out at 32 action points, and that lets you attack, and the action points are for everything. The biggest thing is trying to keep enough to counterattack as many times as you need to. I got 100%, which is not hard to do. It's the tutorial, so I got a platinum. I probably won't be getting many platinums in the game just because of the limitations I have set for myself. But that's part of the fun. Is just I'll be happy if I can just get it through the game, especially when I start seeing the imaginary numbers. It's a group of people. It's not a math quiz. However, go look up what imaginary numbers are, because why not? Learning is fun. The test's over. I'm done. Hurrah! I'm quite a bit into this video. So, after every mission, there's an intermission, as it were, where you can save your game. Later on, you'll be able to, or I'll be able to, or we'll be able to, whatever you want to call it as, do a setup and buy, and later on beyond that, buy and sell bits and pieces for your giant robots. You'll also be able to go on the internet, which is always fun, I guess. There's plenty of fun stuff on the internet. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have sessions where I'm just going through all the internet stuff. So every few missions, I think it is, things change. So I'll go through, take a look at everything, just reading all the in-game data. You can choose to skip those. I probably won't be talking through them, because what I'll do is I'll probably do those late at night, and I don't record late at night, voice-wise, because I don't want to wake up the whole household, because I have to talk relatively loud for this microphone to hear me and not be like, and so, and then yeah. I do not have the best microphone in the world. I'm sure you're hearing me every time I punctuate something like that. I'm sure you're hearing a little breath. But regardless, I'm going to stop the video here. I hope to get through this whole game without too many frustrations. I don't know yet if I'm going to be doing the level grinding or whatever in the simulators. I don't know if I'm going to on-screen that. I can do it like I'm planning on doing the network system, the internet. Or I can do it as just whenever I don't feel like recording part of the story mode. Or I could just off-screen it. I don't know. If you have any opinions, feel free to mention them. Yeah, so, see you soon.